And you're a smart dude. You've got a law degree, you've got a bar license, you're very articulated, and you study a lot. Do you get that also where it's like, oh, you're unapproachable, you're intimidating, I can't talk to you because the person accusing you of that doesn't have as much information?
I did initially, and I still do to a degree. The way it shows itself now is just they just won't even engage.
Mm.
Like we'll start, and then it's like, oh, you have an answer for everything. Like you
Got
pointed
that
out, it's
too.
like, yeah, it's because I studied this. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you expect me to do or say. But I do get that quite a bit. Now when I engage in these conversations, I try to be more I try to engage in more Socratic method ever so slightly but you got to be careful because sometimes that can come off a little condescending.
Yes. Yeah.
And so it's definitely it's an active balance within the conversation. And sometimes I'll give up ground on things I really just don't care about, just so I can have the conversation progress forward. Um, and then and really it all depends on what is the goal of the interaction. I'm honestly not very good at. Good God, I'm sorry guys. This is my allergies is driving me insane. I don't really care to do the whole smackdown thing. Um, where you just kind of outwit the other person. There are people. I'm sure there are people who do a lot better job of that than I. However, I will say that in toot my own, I do believe I'm a converter,
Hmm.
which I think is to me personally more effective, because you can smack somebody's argument down, but all you're going to do is ignite their ego response.
Well, and yeah, you're right. And if it happens in a public forum, all the eyeballs watching it happen just think that you're a jerk,
Exactly. Yeah.
And
And those are the people who you're supposed to be talking to anyway.
It's the most interesting thing about like gun culture in the firearms community is we constantly, and I hear it all the time, and I agree with it. But we say, like, if people just took the time to understand or come learn about us, right? And then we don't do it. Sometimes we don't. We make it so someone's not comfortable with it. And I'm going to draw on an experience I had with you, where we went to the Bill Maher show and you were a guest, right? And I was overly confident that everyone was going to love you because, I just knew it, because I knew that they were inviting somebody on the show that didn't fit the stereotypical mold of, I made the joke. I was like, we don't look like Duck Dynasty. People are going to, right? Because that's what they wanted. They wanted the angry, like, probably from the cold dead hands, like unreasonable person. You went on there. I thought you killed it. And judging from the reaction at the after party, you killed it. Yeah. I mean, you had a line of people waiting to talk to you that I got to talk to because they had to talk to me first while the next person moved on from you. And even the person that was the most difficult on the show to you, right?
We have more gun laws now than we did before, but yet supposedly we're still dealing with.
Because we did get rid of the assault weapons ban.
Mm-hmm.
There are states that have actually deregulated gun laws over the last 10, 15 years.
So you say 20 to 30 years ago we have less gun laws or more?
I'd say in the 1990s we had an assault weapons ban, and that was actually.
No.
Yeah, I mean, she came up after and was having just this awesome conversation. And I remember we used to have this, we would talk about this because I was like, man, it's so great that you're able to convert or get people to sit down and kind of be like, well, I am kind of interested in guns.
Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can help do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and clicking the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia. I lost all my guns in a boating accident, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt, click the link next to my head or the link in the description section. Or if you're watching this on a mobile device, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description. All right, now we have the performance mask at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. And no, these aren't the masks that suffocate you to death. You can breathe in this mask. It's lightweight material, very high quality. You know how I do.